Network. Officials and faith leaders in New York City are calling for action to help the people in Haiti. The situation on the ground is extremely volatile, with gang violence plunging the Caribbean nation into chaos. Mayor Eric Adams, Reverend Al Sharpton, and faith leaders got together at City Hall, calling on the federal government to step up efforts in helping with the chaos. Adams, who is black, says the feds need to stop the flow of guns to Haiti, stop deportations, and give resources to Haiti. Former President Trump will be able to appeal the decision to allow Fulton County DA Fonnie Willis to stay on his Georgia election interference case. A judge has granted a request from defense attorneys to ask the state's appellate court for a review of the decision. Last week, a judge ruled that Willis, who is black, could remain on the case if Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade was removed. Defendants tried to have Willis taken off the case due to her romantic relationship with Wade. The special prosecutor stepped down on Friday, allowing Willis to continue. That's the latest. I'm Amber Payton on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
It's time for a moment in Black history. The Black History Month itself began as Negro History Week, which was created in 1926 by Carter G. Woodson, a noted African-American historian, scholar, educator, and publisher. Did you know that?
Knox Media Group weather. Download our apps today. Music Muscle of the Shoals 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. The current temp 74 degrees. The forecast for this evening, mostly cloudy with a light breeze. Temperature 56 degrees. Overnight, lots of clouds and somewhat breezy. Temperature 47 degrees. And then tomorrow, cloudy with a light breeze and the temp 71. On Friday, some cloud cover and rainy. Temps about 59. We are the Knox Media Group, Music Muscle of the Shoals, 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM, bringing you the beats and the weather on the go.
.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. It is 3 minutes after 5. You are in the afternoon drive. I'm your boy Montreal, and I got my co-host today,
KD.
KD in the building from the show, the 118 show. We got a lot of stuff we're gonna get into today, so I want you guys to stick around, man, and stay tuned to the Anime Show right here on 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows.
it up, give it up, give it up, yeah. Got to have it. Some people really need it. Give me cash money. I need. Keep me living. How many things have I heard you say? Don't let money rule you. How many things have I heard you say? Don't let money fool you. No. Yeah. Got to have it. I really need it. Brother, save your soul. Save your soul. Don't sell it for that mean. People don't let money go. Don't let money change you. All my time. I keep on telling you, people don't let money go. Don't let money change you. All my time. Just keep on changing, yeah. Changing up your mind. It'll keep on changing, yeah. Changing up your mind. Telling y'all. People don't let money go. Don't let money change you. All my time. I keep on telling y'all. People don't let money go. Don't let money change you. All my time. Yeah. 'Cause it'll keep on changing, yeah. Changing up your mind. Oh, it'll keep on changing, yeah. Changing up your mind. I keep on telling y'all. People don't let money.
105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. It is 10 minutes after 5. You're in the Drive at 5 and the Anime Show with your host, Montreal. And I got my special co-host today, Nephew.
What up, y'all? What up?
What up? This KD is in the building with your boy from the 118 Show, sitting in with me on Hump Day.
And do the Humpty Hump.
Yeah, man. So much going on. It is the middle of the week, and I guess you could say it's the middle of the month. Got a lot
Yes, it
going
is.
on, man. March is getting on up out of here. Yeah.
Man, it must got somewhere to be.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, but I tell you, this weather's crazy. It was nice and warm today. Of course, it's going to get down as low as 37 on tonight. So you guys make sure you keep a jacket close around. We got so many things we want to get into today. So I was listening to the Old School Pastor Show today, and they were speaking on a subject. I like the underlay you had too, man. That's a good deal. The Wu-Tang, I love the Wu-Tang. So, I guess the Wu-Tang, isn't it? RZA?
I just got 1 hour old school hip hop
Oh,
instrumentals.
okay. I'm feeling that though.
I
All right.
assume.
Yeah.
It's
So they
RZA.
were talking about, so it's these two policemen. Well, it was a few policemen. Two of them got sentenced yesterday down in Mississippi that tortured two black men. And when I say tortured, like they gave them the business. They used sex toys on these guys and everything. Brooms and of course these two guys was living with a white woman. Okay? So, and now that they've looked back, these officers they call themselves the Goon Squad. That's what these officers call themselves. So they tortured more than just these two guys. They got caught with this time. But the thing is that I know they were talking about being in what kind of, well, I guess relationships with someone other than your own race.
Interracial relationship.
That's the one. Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah, take your time. Being I of course am in an interracial relationship. I guess people
interracial
tired of hearing me
marriage.
saying that. I'm in an interracial marriage. Yes, but I've never, like me. Maybe I should have, like, coming through the 80s and 90s. I think I kind of dated who I wanted to. I mean, I didn't. It wasn't a preference, black or white. I mostly dated black women though, but I pretty much dated any girl I wanted. I didn't have no preference. You know what I mean?
Well, speaking as a single male,
Yeah. What's your preference, little bro? But single male, see me? I mean, back in my high school days, I remember I started to really dabble with the white chicks. You know what I mean? So,
well,
not knowing that my parents probably was nervous out their mind. You know
Well,
what I mean?
it was a different era.
It was a different era, but I'm not thinking. But I know they always used to say, "You be careful out there. You be careful, man. You gonna see them white girls. You better be careful messing with them white girls." You
it
know
was
what I mean?
like a decade after Jim Crow, so like.
Yeah, I mean, I really realized though, because I always went to school with white people. So I, you know what I mean? Like, it was nothing. And no one ever really said you shouldn't date the white girls, or you shouldn't date. You know what I mean? But then after a while, you figure out they do most of the sneaking. Like a lot of black parents, I think, was okay, like kind of okay with it, even if they weren't. They really didn't say nothing because, like you said, it was a new era.
Right.
So they probably just trying to see how we was developing, you know, together. But you realize though that it was crazy when you mess around with someone of another race and you have to sneak around. That's the first red flag. You know?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I have a preference, but at the same time, I don't.
I don't get that. Now you're gonna have to break
So
that.
I'll explain it.
Okay.
Like, I'm very attracted to Asian women.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Is it the eyes?
It's everything.
Is to have no booty at all?
No, hold on, wait, hold on, whoa.
I ain't seen a fine Asian
backtrack.
chick yet. I'm sorry, all my Asian listeners, but I ain't never seen I've never seen an Asian girl with a nice round.
Badonka-donk.
Yeah, I've never seen that in my lifetime.
I'll show you one.
But if y'all know one, send pictures. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding.
No,
That's
like
a joke, people. Yes,
I like
but
that.
I have never seen that. Huh?
Look, obviously, I like their looks. I like their culture.
Okay.
I like their well, we all have different personalities, but the ones I've interacted with.
So, do they talk Asian to you, or they talk English to you? And I want to know how you communicate with them.
English, but with their accent.
Oh,
You know what I mean? But having said that, I don't limit myself to just Asian women.
okay. If I was you, I wouldn't, because I don't think you have a real big choice here in the show.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're never gonna
Shout
find
out to the
one.
foreign exchange students.
Yeah, let it be known. But
No, like
yeah.
it's something I learned from my dad too. Like, you gotta like whoever likes you.
I'm like that, and you know what? It's not that I'm super attracted to Asian women. I'm not attracted to them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Basically, this is my thing. I would just want to do it just to get it off my bucket list. You know what I mean? Like all the nations. Like, I would like to conquer all the nations. Like.
Okay, I get
Maybe
it.
that was a bad choice of words, but
I get it.
you see what I'm saying?
Right,
I'd like
right,
to
right.
have the what's that stuff? The Bennington of
You would want to say that you traveled the world.
the world. Yeah. I even take a chick with a bone in her nose. I don't care. Like, if she fine, you didn't see them chicks from Africa over there. They like really fine. A lot of them are. They just be a little dusty. Some of them, not all of them. But if you sexy though. But anyway, just so happened we had a plethora of white girls to choose from. All of them wasn't safe. I think.
Well, depending on their upbringing, like they.
I know some white girls just wore their parents down. Like we is not gonna get her away from these black boys.
But there's also the parents who are like are welcoming of that.
Yeah,
which are rare, but
it's rare. But it happens.
It happens. Yeah.
Like I have a friend that grew up with us. She has 2 white daughters, and I asked her, I was like, "What did your daughters prefer?" And she's like, "One of my daughters dates a black guy with dreads and everything." And I said, "He gotta be happy that you're cool."
Right.
You know what I mean? Because she didn't think twice about it, for real. You know what I'm saying? So
I got confronted by a girl's parents.
Oh, did you, white girl? What they say to you? Look here, boy. Don't you come around these parts no more.
Basically, well,
no, what they say?
It was at a Florence game, actually.
Wow. You were sitting with the daughter, or they just knew you?
They just recognized my face.
Oh, okay.
I was just sitting there watching the halftime show. All of a sudden, I feel a tap on my shoulder. Who is this? Turn around. She's like, have you been talking to,
Yeah, the girl.
Name? I said, yes. She said, well, I prefer that you never look at her or speak to her ever again.
Whoa.
I said, I'm sorry. She was like, no, you're not. I'm like, that's not what I meant, but
Right. Wow. Hey,
I didn't want to act a fool. Like, it's a public place, more than 1,000 people sitting in the stands. I don't, plus the police right there.
You a kid though, man. He's not supposed to confront you. I'd be like, I'm gonna go get my daddy.
Well, I was 18.
Well, how old was he?
Who?
You still was a kid. The parents said something to you.
40 something.
Man, I'd have told my dad. As a matter of fact,
well, to that point,
I'd never been threatened.
So the girl found out. They didn't really threaten me for real. Like, they didn't really say, like, if you ever do that again, I'm going to, come after you and lynch you. Like, they didn't say all that. They were just like, we prefer that you.
True story. One of my partners got pulled over with a white girl. This back in the 80s, late 80s. He got pulled over with the white girl. The police called her parents. Her parents showed up. Police said, what you want to do to him? What you want to do with him? And the parent was like, nothing or whatever. And the police said, well, if he was with my daughter, I'd kill the little N-word. My partner said he was so scared. He said he was so surprised that the police suggested it, not the parents.
At that moment, not to cut you off, at that moment, like, I wasn't scared for real. I was just more or less, like, shocked. Like, how dare y'all confront me in a public place and attempt to threaten my life over your daughter's choosing or your daughter's choice of,
They don't, girl, preference. I mean, boy, hold on. First of all, they ain't gonna think they daughter chose your black butt at all. Cause you know what I mean? And then get what? If you ever really got caught with her, she gonna make sure she knows it's rape. That's how it goes.
That's true.
I know so many guys that got caught up because the girl chose to say rape. That really
just
happens.
To prevent themselves from getting in trouble.
Right. I mean, real stuff happened. I know a group of dudes like this girl was just having her thing with these guys. Got caught by her parents, and all the young guys got in trouble, man, for that.
I learned that from a Tyler Perry movie.
Oh, really?
What was that? Daddy's Little Girls.
Oh, dude, but that story is so true in so many ways.
Like, the man was innocent.
Yep.
And because he didn't want a relationship with the girl, she flipped it.
Yeah.
When the dad come busting in.
Man, it happens for real.
What?
Right? They do that. They will do that. That's why I tell, you know what I mean? Because we wasn't really thinking that way coming up. It could happen at any time, but I'm sure in the back of our parents' mind, it's like, be careful, because all it takes is a lie. It don't have to be the truth at all. They're gonna run with it. You know what I mean? Like, run with it. But you also have them black parents. They're like, don't bring them white girls over here. Don't bring nobody white. Don't bring them over here.
Yeah, they don't want that smoke.
Like, no, yeah, they didn't like them. First of all, like, black people don't. If they don't like you, they don't like white people. They be some of the, like, you imagine like a older black person, man. They ain't gonna really talk bad.
Well, to that point,
but they're gonna tell you. You gonna be able to tell that they really don't like white people.
Well, to that point, like what they also said earlier on their show today, the question of like, why did you date that person? Was it their race? Was it because, the stigma of some women of different races are very controlling, or some of them are just...
See, that's where we get wrong. We try to say it's a difference.
Traditional.
It's a difference between a black woman and a white woman. Like, right. I don't think it's that much difference, for real.
I don't really judge dudes or people who say, like, well, I date this specific race because...
I think black women are more strong-willed.
Right.
I really do.
And some people just can't handle that.
No. Yeah. I think white women are more submissive, especially to white men. You know what I mean? Like, they tell them who to vote for. They tell them who to worship.
Right.
Like, they really listen. Like, they really control white women, straight up. But I think black men, we understand that we have to have a strong black woman.
Yeah, to keep us in check sometimes.
Man, to keep us in check all the time.
Versa.
And they just smarter than us. Period. Hands down. Women just, they know, they pay attention to details so much that we don't pay attention to. And sometimes we get like they questioning our intelligence, but no, they are really looking underneath the surface. When we only looking on top, they looking through all like, hold up, if this happened, what you gonna do about this? If that happens, what you gonna do about this? And what about this? And a lot of times men like, woman, just, I told you what, you know what I mean? Just do what it say. Right. And that's the dumbest thing you can say to a woman. To me, because, bro, she's gonna rationalize, she's gonna sit down, she's gonna help you see another side.
They will always be one step ahead of you.
Always.
Despite of what you think or what you plan.
Always.
One of my ex-girlfriends put me in the friend zone. I mean, like the friend zone. And I'm still thinking, like, oh, well, maybe she needs her space. And then,
right.
No, she was planning
for us
to no longer be together.
Oh, man. I don't know what to say about that.
She was older, though.
I used to, in high school, I messed around with the police. Well, the police chief at the time, it was his niece.
Smart thinking.
No, it was terrible, man. He basically threatened my life. But he didn't call me. He called my house. And my father answered the phone. Yeah. So, wrong person answered the phone because Pops was not playing that game. And his words were, if you don't keep that little N-word away from my niece. This is true story. True story. I was going to put it in my book. It's probably still in my book. But, yeah. And he said, if you don't keep that little N-word away from my niece, that I'm gonna do something to her. And my dad said, not if I do something to you first.
Gangster. Shout out to all the fathers out there.
Straight up. And he said another thing. You need to keep that little B word away from my house, because every time I look up, she over here. Yeah.
What'd he say? Your girl chose my son.
Yeah, and keep him away from my house.
Like Black Dynamite.
You better watch yourself.
Your girl chose me.
Hey, just that simple. But I want to apologize for putting my parents in strains like that, but they didn't really make an issue of who our friends were, for real. But not thinking the pressure they was under, like, back then. Because anything could have went, south. You don't know who the boss at the job, who they people are. A lot of things like that happen.
Yeah, when I was 10 or 11, I sent a love letter to my neighbor a couple houses down.
Uh-huh.
And I was stupid back then. One,
You was young.
I put my address on, so they knew exactly who it was.
Right.
Two, the mail, it was down the street, so they saw the letter and was like, "Oh, well, that's just down the street."
Yeah,
So it got around quick.
What? That's not bad.
I woke up, my mom was like, "What do you do, little white girls?" I just got a phone call.
Oh my God! But
Man.
this the thing though. If you grow up in a neighborhood that only has white people in it for the most part, and everybody that hangs out
Yeah, that's just what you see.
is what you see.
Mm.
Is what you have access to. And then two, kids are pretty much innocent. Young people are. They don't. All they think about is what they have in common. A lot of times we don't really think about what we don't have in common because we have more things in common than we don't.
Right.
So if you growing up together, you in school, you're gonna see a lot of things that we do like doing together. A lot of things we like doing together. Like same things they like, we like same things we like they like. A lot of times.
All right.
It's just the thing that we have access
Mind
to
you,
different things as well as they do.
to anyone listening, we're not telling you to not date somebody outside of your race.
No.
We're saying like
Date the human race. I don't
Do
care
date the
who you
human
date.
race.
This
Exactly.
is not thoughts of the radio station. These is Montreal. That's the disclaimer.
Right.
These only my opinions. Not telling nobody who to date. None of that.
Yeah.
But check this out. Say if you was dating a chick and you was waiting, and it turned out not. Her baby picture said she was a boy. What you gonna do? You gonna keep loving that person, being cool with that person, loving that person, or you gonna like, oh my God, I can't believe you transgender.
may Christ be with you.
Oh my God.
My stepmom taught me that. She's like, well, whoever you talk to, make sure you say you make sure you see their baby pictures first.
Look, my audience, do y'all prefer baby pictures or you don't care? I saw Marlon Wayans' daughter that transitioned into a man. She looks just like a man.
You're talking about D-Wade.
No, I'm talking about Marlon Wayans' daughter transitioned into a man, a boy.
How come I've never heard about this?
He just told the whole story at the comedy show.
Oh, okay.
And then I looked it up on YouTube and it showed the transition. And she went from a pretty little girl to a dude with a beard, long dreads. They at the ball, him and him at the ball game, and like at a basketball game or something. And they name went from his name is Kai now, something like that. So he was saying that his daughter died and became a man. Like his daughter's dead now, but he got a boy. But now. This is the twist. This is crazy. We're going to get back to dating outside your race. I guess dating outside your gender, too, at this point.
Want to take a break?
Yeah, let's take us a little break. We'll come back and get on that. Make sure y'all stick around, man. Want y'all to give us a call, be a part of the conversation. Our number is 256-365-1000. Hit up your boy Montreal and KD. In the meantime, want y'all to check out these jams KD got lined up for us. Right here on 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows.
Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. I drink a bottle of Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the umpty. Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump thee. I'm stepping tall, y'all, and just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereos pump me. I like to rhyme, I like my beats funky, I'm spunky. I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this. Straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I'll eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Oh, yo, fat girl, come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. It never stopped me from getting busy. I'm a freak. I like the girls with the boom. I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze thee. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the girls' pants, and I even got my own dance. Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Come on, do the Humpty Hump. Come on, do the Humpty Hump. Check me out, y'all. Do the Humpty Hump. Just watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, do you know what I'm doing? Doing the Humpty Hump. Come on, do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. People say you're Humpty, you're really funny looking. That's alright, cause I get things cooking. You stare, you glare, you constantly try to compare me, but you can't get near me. I'm giving more C, and on the floor B, all the girls, they adore me. Oh yes, ladies, I'm really being sincere, cause in the 69 my Humpty nose will tickle your rear. My nose is big, I'm not ashamed, big like a pickle. I'm still getting paid, I get laid by the ladies, you know I'm in charge. Both how I'm living and my nose is large. I get stupid, I shoot an arrow like Cupid. I'll use a word that don't mean nothing, like Luke did. I sang on Do What You Like, and if you missed it, I'm the one who said just grab them in the biscuits. Also told you that I like to bite. Well, yeah, I guess it's obvious I also like to write. All you had to do was give Humpty a chance, and now I'm gonna do my dance. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Come on, yeah, sexy lady. Do the Humpty Hump. I'll do the Humpty Hump. Sexy baby. Everybody, come on and do the Humpty Hump. Do you know what we're doing? We're doing the Humpty Hump, y'all. I'll do the Humpty Hump. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, that's the break, y'all. Let a little of that bass groove right here. Yeah. Now that I told y'all a little bit about myself, let me tell you a little bit about this dance. It's real easy to do. Check it out. First I limped to the side like my leg was broken, shaking and twitching, kinda like I was smoking. Crazy, whack, funky. People say you look like MC Hammer on crack, Humpty. That's alright, cause my body's in motion. It's supposed to look like a fit or a convulsion. Anyone can play this game. This is my dance, y'all. Humpty Hump's my name. No two people will do it the same. You got it down when you appear to be in pain. Humping, funkin', jumping, gig around, shaking your rump. And when a doodle chump punk points a finger like a stunt, tell him step off, I'm doing the hump. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Everybody, I do the Humpty Hump. Come on and do the Humpty Hump. Sexy lady, I do the Humpty Hump. I'm doing the Humpty Hump. We're doing the Humpty Hump, y'all. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Check it out, black people. I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Come on, white people. I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Puerto Ricans, I do the Humpty Hump. Just keep on doing the hump. Samoans, do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. Yeah. Let's get stupid. I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Everybody do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. Give me the Hillary. Do the Humpty Hump. Come on and do the Humpty Hump. Give me the Hillary. Do you know we're doing the Humpty Hump? Yeah. Gonna break it down. Yeah, sexy lady. Once again, the underground is in the house. I'd like to send a shout out to the whole world. Keep on doing the Humpty Dance. And to all the ladies, peace and humpiness forever.
living room flow. Play Nintendo with Seasonino. Pick up my phone, say Papa not home. Sex all night, mad head in the moon. Spin my V, smoke all my weed. Tattoo on saying B.I.G. Now check it. You wanna be my man squeeze, baby? Don't you? You wanna give me what I need, baby? Won't you? Picture life as my wife. Just think, full length, make fat X and all links. Bracelets to match. Conversation was all that. Showed you the safe combinations and all that. Guess you can say you's the one I trusted. Who would ever think that you would spread like mustard? Got hot, you sent feds to my spot. Took me to court, tried to take all I got. Another intricate plot. The said I raped her. Damn, why she wanna stick me for my paper? My Moschino off my Versace hottie. Come to find out, you was everybody. You knew about me, the fake ID. Cases in Virginia, body in DC. Won't always me, that's what I get for tricking. Came out on bail, commenced to kicking, licking the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Disrespect my clique, my imperial. Around and made a milk box material. You feel me? Sucking, running your lips cause of you. I'm on some real.
Better grab a seat, grab on your as it's get deep, deeper than a 6 feet. Stiff, feel sweet in this little petite. Young from the street, guaranteed to stay down. Used to bring work out of town on Greyhound, now I'm billboard bound. Pressed to hit it, play me like a chicken, thinking I'm pressed to get it. Rather lose a killing than a stick up jokes, or rather count a million while you eat my. Push me to the limit, get my feelings in it, get me open while I'm putting down your throat. You wanna be my main squeeze, don't you? You wanna lick between my knees, don't you? Wanna see me whipping your 3 down the Ave, blow up spots because I'm mad. Break up affairs, lick shots in the air. You get vexed and start swinging everywhere. Me shifty, now you wanna pistol whip me. Pull out your 9 while I cock on mine. Now what? I ain't got time for this, so what? I'm not trying to hear that. Now you wanna buy me diamonds in Armani suits, Age of Venedini and Chanel 9 boots. Things that make up for all the games and the lies. Homework cards saying I apologize. Is you with me? How could you ever deceive me? The payback's a believe me. Nah, I ain't gay, this ain't no flow. Just a little something to let you
explosive. West Coast, my rich ways of track. Girls that used to turn they back, causing me to yank they arm and pose like I would do them all. Now I'm saying thank you cause they tell me my the bomb explosive. For my drinking, smoking, always fat, more than one. Chrome rims, right on. Chronic in your system, let me know. My the bomb. Real dogs still kicking with me. All my down, still tricking with me. All the true gangsters know Nate ain't never loved no. All the hood rats it for me. All my true fans still check it for me. All the real smokers know they ain't passing nothing but real trees. Please, no seeds. When I met you last night, baby, before I blew your mind, blew your mind. I thought we had a chance, lady. No more. Now that I'm sober, you ain't that fine. Don't wanna treat you wrong. Don't wanna lead you on. Here, baby, hit the while the West Coast rolls along. While we still making gangsta hits, you'll be still jocking gangsta. Damn girl, you think it's slick? Somebody better get this.
These freaks hand the metal to a heat, stomping they feet. Every now and then they put their mouth on me. Nowadays a G like me can't even call it. A 23-year-old fiend and freakaholic, pimping on the regular. I put that on the G. A hustler and a player. Nowadays it pays to be. Let me drop some about this I used to know. She gave your boy that, said don't let nobody know. A bonafide pro. I had to grab her. She got freaky in your 64. I skeeted in her throat. Been knowing her for 4 days. Pimpery pays. And I bet you didn't know that she go both ways. She her best friend. I left them at the mo. They be beeping me, but we don't kick it no more. Them hot is fiending. They on the, but I'm out your when I for real.
Explosive, 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 explosive.
105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. It is now 15 minutes before the top of the hour. You are in the drive at 5, and you are tuned in to the Ain't It Man Show with your host, Montreal, and I got my nephew in the building.
Yeah, man, it's your man, it's your man, it's your man.
KD is in the building from the 118 Show, and we are discussing dating
Interracially.
Interracially. Mm-hmm. Yes. Is dating transgenderly a thing? Nowadays?
It is.
I wonder, anybody ever had any close encounters, and how did you react, though? Like, was with someone you thought was a different gender, and it turns out to be another gender? Like, and if that happened, would you be mad, or would you be understanding, like, whoo, hey?
Well, at least you were honest the second time.
What? Like,
that was all I was saying.
Like, look, I ain't really ready for this. Like, I wasn't really. Hey, you had me tricked. You had me fooled from from the waist up, maybe.
I don't shame people. If you want to be a specific gender, go right ahead. You know, it's your choice. It's your life.
But if you booed up, you dating a chick,
right,
for a while, y'all hadn't had no sex, you don't know what's really going on. Then all of a sudden, she let you know. Are you out of there, or are you gonna be like, hold up? He was a good kisser. He did have a good job. Did have a good job.
May Christ be with you.
Man. Oh, man.
Hey.
Like, would you stay in a relationship to save face and then try to pretend like you didn't know? Like, while your homies know, like, man, he got to know. He got to know that that's a dude. You know what I mean? Would you rather your homies be like, man, look, let me tell you. You know I love you, right? But your girl's hand's really big. You know what I mean?
There's a bowl sticking out of her pants.
Hey, man. I've never seen your girl in oh, my God.
They cleaned up the instrumental, didn't they?
Girl, like, tell her friend, like, well, you're not going to tell your girlfriend that a man doesn't have a bulge in his pants, because, you know what I mean? But
yes,
if your girl had a bulge in her pants, like a dude don't mind telling the guy, hey, my boy, What you got going on?
What is this? What is this? You into that now?
Yeah, but see, you see where it was a podcast with Gilbert Arenas, and Gilbert Arenas
Shay
is an ex-basketball player, but someone was saying that their homie, like their good friend, was Saucy Santana. For those of you who do not know, Saucy Santana is a gay rapper that dresses like a female. That's not transgender, is it? It's so confusing. But he dresses like a woman, but he has a beard and all that. But he got a fat butt. Look, but he be twerking and everything, but look. So
I think it's best if we move on after you say what you said.
Gilbert Arenas said that. Like, no, but that was, no. First of all, he dissed Saucy Santana. And then he didn't want to get canceled. So he went back, and when he looked and saw who Saucy Santana was, he was like, what? How is that your homie? What is that? You know, like he said like that. And then after he went back, and then he was like, he had to apologize. He tried to back it up. He's like, no, now, if we was in the strip club,
right,
and you know,
lights too down low.
Yeah, he was like, long as he didn't say nothing, long as I didn't hear his voice, and oh man, it was hilarious. But him trying to save himself made it even worse. Which, yeah, made it even worse. But he was like, he most definitely throw the dollars on Saucy Santana. Now.
So anyway, I've been catching the series Quiet on Set, which is the docu-series about you know, all the behind-the-scenes drama of the early 2000s and late 90s Nickelodeon shows, which were All That, The Amanda Bynes Show, Drake and Josh, what else? My Cousin Skeeter.
Yeah, My
Romeo.
Cousin Skeeter.
Romeo, Just Justin. You're talking about that.
What was the Romeo show name?
Romeo.
Was it?
Yeah. It's like Romeo with an exclamation point.
Oh.
So I'm wondering, I haven't finished the series yet.
So was Master P on that show?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
That was the whole selling point.
Oh, okay.
Catch Master P's son.
So the docu-series, which is on Max.
Formerly HBO Max.
Okay, I've had the opportunity to watch all 4 episodes, and
it's 5.
Well, I've seen 4. I think
it's more than.
Is it gonna be more than that?
4.
Well, I've seen
either 5
4.
or 6.
Okay, because I've seen 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was hoping it wasn't over, so they're coming out once a week.
I'll say this: by the second episode, I was cringing like hard.
Well,
at everything that was coming out of people's mouth.
This was the thing. What was the most shocking thing to you?
I'd say.
Was it the racism?
Nose Boy.
Was it the sexism?
I was telling G-Man this yesterday. Nose Boy, how 2 things. Number 1, making the black kid Nose Boy, putting a giant prosthetic nose on a little black boy.
Yeah.
That was very. I felt offended by that.
I didn't feel offended by Nose Boy himself having a big nose. Like, I love Sir Nose on Parliament Funkadelic. That was nothing. It's the outfit. The outfit.
They tried
with the noses on the shoulders.
That looked like Mel Genitalia.
Yes, that's exactly what it looked like. So that was the thing. And then where he sneezes on the girl's face.
That was a Dan Schneider.
Of course, that was like a money shot. Like, Dan would slide all these sexual innuendos in on a children's show. That was Dan's whole thing. Like, he would
squirting goo on people's faces.
And he had a lot of foot play. And he had one,
foot fetish.
Ariana Grande was laying in the bed.
Jerking a potato.
Yeah, like.
Spreading water all over
her face and all that. Like, it really looked like sex. You know what I mean? And these are little kid shows. Like them, you had a guy running around. Pickle guy ended up being
saw that
pedophile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, again, you're like Pickle guy.
Why
Like,
is he
that
running around with big
with
pickles? Yeah.
I can't even look
And
at
then
the
you
pickles the
see he
same
put-
anymore.
He put the pickles through like the hole on the door,
Right.
like a glory hole.
Because the first 30 seconds of it, I was like, dang, I kind of want a pickle now. Like one of them snackums.
Pause.
But pause. Thank you.
No, but
like 3 minutes of that in, I was like,
yeah, it was the sad part about it for me is that as a parent, I never paid attention to those things.
So speak on that.
I didn't see it that way.
Because I grew up on these
Then,
shows.
yeah.
And again, I was too young to get the innuendos when they did them.
Right.
But seeing them now,
yeah,
it's just kind of like, yeah, I would not let my child watch any of this.
But you know what? To be fair.
But I'm sorry to cut you off. But to that credit, I also grew up on, watching a lot of music videos where, the lyrics were also, displaying what was happening on screen. So how can we dictate that? From the booty shaking music.
No,
to what's going
booty
on.
shaking music and a whole channel dedicated to children. It's two different things.
But you're still letting your child watch it though.
No. Well, you're gonna let your child you're gonna trust your child with a kid channel though.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
You're not really gonna. You're always gonna look sideways at videos though. You know what I mean? If they're not children videos. But as far you don't expect that from your children from a child's show.
Right.
But I guess I know I really got into Ren and Stimpy because they had some pretty risky type of comedy stuff in there that I'm like, really? Like, adults got to be doing this. You know what I mean? Like, I could just tell that it had a little adult content in Ren and Stimpy. So then you go to, I don't know if I was just kind of immune to watching that stuff, you know what I mean, and watching it on the kid shows, you know what I mean. So I don't know. A lot of stuff that we're going back looking at, like we got time to analyze it now. So, of course, it might have been a little crazy thinking going in with the creativity of it, but at the same time, at some point, this guy was making the #1 kid show, so at some point we were just okay with it.
So
a lot of it, we were okay with a lot of it.
They kind of also got into depth of how he was just, kind of chippy sort of dude. Everybody's kind of like on-set dad to where some point, after creating all these shows, he just turned kind of sour. Now I want to ask you this: since you watched the whole entire series,
right?
Did they go into the Jamie Lynn Spears controversy?
No, they didn't. They kind of mentioned it, but a lot of things they didn't really get deep into. I think they got those who would like those people that would be a part of the story. Because Amanda Bynes, they talked a lot about her.
They did,
but we know she's alive. But she had nothing to do with the documentary.
Oh yeah, you can make a documentary like that without contact. Well, you can contact them, but the representative are going to say, hey, she's not really up for it, or herself.
She don't want to hear about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want to be a part of it. Now look, speaking on that, you remember the little young guy? What's his name? JJ.
Yeah.
He's
Jordan Lewis.
Is that his real name?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember him from
Just Jordan.
Just Jordan. Yeah, little black guy with braids.
One of the other black shows on Nickelodeon.
Now, he made a comment that his show was canceled and that he wasn't giving up nothing.
He said it a little bit more.
Yeah, he wasn't giving up the 8, basically, is what he said.
He wasn't giving up Atlanta?
No, not that 8. Yeah, but he said he wasn't. But I don't know. Well, he's on Wild 'N Out now, I think.
I think he is.
I think he's on Wild 'N Out now.
So he still works for the same company. That's weird.
Of course, we hadn't heard for a lot. Well, Nick has nothing to do with that part though.
But it's still Viacom.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. Viacom, like you basically won't work if you can't work for Viacom.
So, with all this coming out and the series gaining a lot of popularity,
Yep.
Dan Schneider himself has come out apologizing.
Well, he's
No,
apologizing for his behavior.
Mm-hmm.
He said if he had it to do all over again, he would change some things. Dan Schneider was really rude and very obnoxious. And he had 2 women writers at one time.
Mm-hmm. We talked about this yesterday.
We did, yeah. And he tried to pay them one salary. He tried to get them to split the salary
which is a
it's against SAG.
it's against the writers union.
Yeah.
WGA.
Yeah. So that was crazy. So one of the women sued him.
Mm-hmm.
But he would just do some really derogatory things towards women in the office, and he would degrade them, and just things like that. I don't think he's very remorseful.
He fired an editor,
right?
A woman editor, for a dude who knew nothing about film or TV editing.
Yeah, and he paid the guy more. Paid the guy
That's how
more
sexist
money.
this guy is.
Yeah, and he was racist too, pretty much.
So, well, okay, so here's the story. Former Nickelodeon producer Dan Schneider apologized for his behavior and the on-set atmosphere of the preteen and teen-focused shows he produced in the 2000s and 2010s. Guess he skipped the 90s. Schneider, who parted ways with Nickelodeon in 2018, spoke out in recent response to the investigation Discovery series Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV, which aired Sunday and Monday, which is currently streaming on Max.
Right.
Quote, facing my past behaviors, some of which are embarrassing and that I regret, and I definitely owe some people a pretty strong apology. That sounds more like his publicist wrote that.
Yeah. I saw the interview that he gave. The person that interviewed him was a person that he knows. It wasn't like a real reporter.
All right. One of those, let's get this over with.
Well, yeah, somebody that he sat down and, like you said, a publicist. He got with someone and they made sure that, they try to keep his image or at least save his image.
So you mentioned Pickle Guy earlier, Brian
Right.
Peck.
Brian Peck.
He was the dialogue coach.
Okay.
So the 3rd episode of the docuseries is when Drake Bell reveals that he
Of
was
the show Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh and
Yes.
the Amanda Bynes show.
Okay.
So what's his real name? Drake Campina?
I don't remember.
He's real big in Mexico now, so he's going by a different name.
Oh, he's a musical artist as
Right,
well.
yeah.
He's a musician.
Yeah. So he basically revealed that yes, Brian Peck sexually assaulted me.
Right.
And basically told the story leading up to that, how him and his dad, his dad divorced his mom.
Yes.
He had obtained custody of him, and
They wanted something to do together.
Yeah, and they became
they bonded over them.
Yeah, over
Yeah.
acting and
Right.
the industry itself, and
The dad's instinct was always right. He knew that guy
That guy's
was
smart.
too close to his son.
Right.
And of course, Drake's parents were divorced. So this Brian Peck came in between the dad and the son.
Right.
And then befriended the mother. And if you realize, go back in Hollywood, a lot of those kids get emancipated from their parents.
Amanda Bynes.
So they could do more stuff. And
Right.
that's because of the managers get between them. Now, if they're emancipated from their parents, that means they don't have to follow the
Right.
labor laws.
So like you said, when
Yeah.
Drake's dad, Drake Bell, not
Drake Bell,
not-
the
not-
white actor from Nickelodeon.
yeah, not the light skinned.
Yeah, not that Aubrey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the way he fired his dad was kind of
It was a butthole move, but he was only 15.
He didn't know any better.
He didn't know any better. He was a kid.
And like you said, his mom got involved more to the point where she was like, I don't like this LA traffic. Brian, you take him to the other auditions. You take him to the set. You take him to work, and everything.
Right. Well, she didn't know nothing about it in the first place.
Right.
You know
they also made him more debt about his own personal life as a pedophile. Like he had a signed picture of a I'm blanking on his name.
John Wayne Gacy.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, he had some artwork. They had a person
kills and molests.
Children. He was a serial killer.
Yeah,
and he killed most of the young men.
Yeah,
and he had developed a penmanship. Was that
with Brian Peck?
Yeah, with this guy that's in prison for murder. And you know what I mean? But he's a dialect coach for all these children.
Yeah. So
a dialogue coach, whatever you call it.
It gets more interesting and interesting. Yeah. Within every episode, I highly recommend everybody watch it. Again, it's Quiet on Set. On streaming on Max. Also, if you want I wouldn't say similar stories, but something to that effect. Watch a documentary that I worked on. I Love You, You Hate Me, which is a story about the production of Barney and Friends. Barney the Purple Dinosaur. It's streaming on Peacock. And
is that still on Peacock?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
The story it's not as bad at all. Like they go into the rumors of did the guy inside the costume ever touch or say anything derogatory to them? No.
Was that a thing?
No, that was the thing. A lot of people dislike the show because of its sweet, sugary nature.
Right.
But they confirmed, they were like, no, none of that happened. Like, the kids would say, this was the best time of my life. And I want to have it any other way.
Well, the parents liked it as well. And
exactly.
A lot of times the parents didn't want to ruin it for the kids didn't want to ruin it for themselves. Right. You know what I mean? A lot of times. Let's take a little break.
Okay.
And we'll come back and get into some more things. Want to tell you guys about how to win a car. I want to tell you how to win a car from us, because we will be giving the car away, all right? I want you guys to stick around and stay tuned to more of the Anime Show right here on 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows.
Parents are the same no matter time, no place. They don't understand that us kids are going to make some mistakes. So to you other kids all across the land, there's no need to argue, parents just don't understand. I remember one year my mom took me school shopping. It was me, my brother, my mom, my pop, and my little sister all hopped in the car. We headed downtown to the gallery mall. My mom started bugging with the clothes she chose. I didn't say nothing at first, I just turned to my nose. She said, "What's wrong? This shirt costs $20. I said, "Mom, the shirt is plaid with a butterfly collar." The next half hour was the same old thing. My mother buying me clothes from 1963, and then she lost her mind and did the ultimate. I asked her for Adidas and she bought me Zips. I said, "Mom, what are you doing? You ruined my rep." She said, "You're only 16, you don't have a rep yet." I said, "Mom, let's put these clothes back, please." She said, "No, you go to school to learn, not for a fashion show." I said, "This isn't China, now come on, Mom, I'm not Bowser, Mom, please put back the bell-bottom Brady Bunch trousers. But if you don't want to, I can live with that, but you gotta put back the double knit reversible slacks." She wasn't with it, everything stayed the same. Inevitably, the first day of school came. I thought I could get over. I tried to play sick, but my mom said, no way, forget it, there was nothing I could do. I tried to relax, I got dressed up in those ancient artifacts. And when I walked into school, it was just as I thought. The kids were cracking up, laughing at the clothes Mom bought. And those who weren't laughing still had a ball, cause they were pointing and whispering as I walked down the hall. I got home and told my mom how my day went. She said, "If they were laughing, you don't need them, cause they're not good friends." For the next 6 hours, I tried to explain to my mom that I was going to have to go through this about 200 more times. So to you other kids all across the land, there's no need to argue, parents just don't understand. went away on a week's vacation and they left the keys to the brand new Porsche. Will they mind? Well, of course not. I'll just take it for a little spin and maybe show it off to a couple of friends. I'll just cruise it around the neighborhood. Well, maybe I should. Yeah, of course I should. Pay attention, here's the thick of the plot. I pulled up to the corner at the end of my block, and that's when I saw this beautiful girly girl walking. I picked up my car phone to perpetrate like I was talking. You should have seen this girl's bodily dimensions. I honked my horn just to get her attention. She said, was that for me? I said, yeah. She said, why? I said, come on and take a ride with a hell of a guy. She said, how do I know you're not sick? You could be some deranged lunatic. I said, come on, toots. My name is the Prince. Besides, would a lunatic have a Porsche like this? She agreed and we were on our way. She was looking very good, but so was I, must say. Word. We hit McDonald's, pulled into the drive. We ordered 2 Big Macs and 2 large fries and Cokes. She kicked the shoes off onto the floor. She said, drive fast, speed turns me on. She put her hand on my knee. I put my foot on the gas. We almost got whiplash. I took off so fast. The sunroof was open. The music was high. And this girl's hand was steadily moving up my thigh. She had opened up 3 buttons on her shirt so far. I guess that's why I didn't notice that police car. We're doing 90 in my mom's new Porsche. And to make this long story short, when the cop pulled me over, I was scared as hell. I said, I don't have a license, but I drive very well, officer. I almost had a heart attack that day. Come to find out the girl was a 12-year-old runaway. I was arrested, the car was impounded. There was no way for me to avoid being grounded. My parents had to come off a vacation to get me. I'd rather be in jail than to have my father hit me. My parents walked in and I got my grip. I said, Mom, Dad, how was your trip? They didn't speak. I said, I want to plead my case. But my father just shoved me in the car by my face. That was a hard ride home. I don't know how I survived it. They took turns. One would beat me while the other one was driving. I can't believe it. I just made a mistake. Well, parents are the same no matter time, no place. So to you other kids all across the land, take it from me. Parents just don't understand.
This daddy's too fly. He busts a jughead as he floats to the other side. You want to
me, working for Willie, getting busy in the corner, holding my owner. You think that I'm posing? I'm just frozen on a upbeat, rockin' a freak in a low pro. You know, discreet, baby is laughing, but before I know it, we even say it, she's on the dance floor, next beat, kicking a dub head. This was mine too. I thought so. Yeah. Get stupid. Yo, Marbella. Yeah. We getting stupid. Yeah. Say Rio. Yeah. What about New York? Yeah. LA. Yeah. Get funky. Yeah. LA. Yeah. We getting stupid.
out with Michael cause it ain't hard. It ain't too hard for me to jam. 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 Yeah, 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows. It is 20 minutes after 6. You are in the drive at 5, and you're listening to the Andy Main Show with your host, Montreal. And I got the nephew in the building.
KD.
Yeah,
K
from
Dizzle.
the 118 show. And I want to tell you guys how to win a car from us. All right? It is so simple. Now, if you asking God for a car, I'm going to give you an opportunity to win one. You know what I mean? I need a new car. Well, look, go to our YouTube page, Knox Media Group. Search Knox Media Group. Leave a subscribe and leave a comment. Leave your email address in the comments. Make sure you like and share. And that's all you have to do. It's just that simple, guys. Another thing, I'd like to thank everyone that has us tuned in on iHeartRadio, on Amazon Music. We are on Spotify. We are on Apple Music. What else? We're on
Twitch. Amazon
Look, I was
Music.
calling it Twitch. We're on Twitch. Yes. And
Amazon Music, Pandora, Spotify, Apple.
right. Yeah. You can catch us on every platform, man. That is amazing. And you guys don't want to miss all the stuff we talk about. Now, all of our segments on the outlets, they are broken down into smaller segments. So what you see us do every day for a couple of hours, when you go to listen to it on our streaming platforms, they will not be as long as the original version. So I want to tell you guys that, because you guys like me, sometimes I pick and choose the segments I want to watch, and I'd rather watch like a 3 to 1 minute clip, 1 to 3 minute clip for real. So I know a lot of you probably like that. My attention span is terrible. All right? Want you guys to know that you can take us wherever you go. You can listen to us all over the world. All you have to do is go to your app store, whether you have an Android or you have an Apple phone. Go to your app store and search Music Muscle of the Shows. Download the app, and there you go. From that app, you can check out our sister station, which is WKAX over in Russellville, Alabama. It's WKAX 1500 AM. 24 hours of gospel music. Shout out to Sister Cat, a.k.a. Janet. She is our girl that is the personality of that show, and she's amazing. We're missing Janet right now. She's out in the West Coast. Yeah, shout out to Janet. We love you, Janet. Hope you out there enjoying the Cali sun.
Bring me back some green.
Hey, girl, keep that where it is. You might not get back. Yeah, man, but you know, Cali got it over there. Yeah. But also, I want to remind you guys to tune in tomorrow at 11 o'clock. We're going to have Miss Susan Warren Bentley on. She has a show. This is, going to be her third week. You don't want to miss it. It's called The Real World of Women. Like she talks about a lot of women's issues, a lot of women's health issues. You guys can give her a call. The number is 256-365-1000. Like I said, she'll be here tomorrow at 11 a.m. That's Susan Warren Bentley.
You know what her subject
and
is going to be.
The Real World of Women show tomorrow, every Thursday.
You know what her subject is going to be tomorrow, right?
What's the subject for tomorrow?
How to make sex beneficial for you and your partner.
It's been,
or better.
Better.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
She talk about stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm tuning in. I need to know. I know I'm old and stuff, but I still can take a few pointers. Then I want to hear what the callers have to say when they call in. You know, somebody might can give some good advice. Yeah. We all could use some probably advice in that. You know.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
And that thing, you hear what I'm saying?
I hear you.
All right. What else we got going on, man? Want to shout out, send love to everybody up at Pilgrim's Pride. What up, Pilgrim's Pride family? Yeah, got us tuned in. Thank y'all for tuning in to our show, making Andy Man the #1 show on 105.1 FM, giving the run for the money to the pastor show. And KD, you need to catch up, all right? No, you got them young UNA people.
I was gonna give you the horns, but then you said the wrong thing.
Oh, I said the wrong thing. No. We all popping, man. Shout out to whole Pilgrim's Pride for tuning us all in and putting up with our shenanigans each and every day, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the best time to reveal. We said this last night. My show, the 118 show, will now be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
So you're not doing Sundays?
Yeah.
How did you get away with that?
Yes.
Never mind. Good. Shout out to Pastor Knox, man.
Appreciate you.
Hooking the youngster up, man. Let him change his days around. But we're going to make it pop. You got to make it pop now on everything.
Yeah, we're going to make it clap.
Hey.
Pause.
Boy, you wild. Look, man.
I got some more.
I'm trying to help these people get jobs. You know how to show Pilgrim's Pride some love. Look, Pilgrim's Pride is located at 2045 Highway 244 in Russellville, Alabama. You can give them a call at 256-332-8900. They are hiring, and they start you off with $17.50 an hour. Mm-hmm. They will provide you transportation, and they have so many benefits. They have health benefits as well as dental and sight. All that. Yeah. So if you need a job, you know someone that needs a job, get up to Pilgrim's Pride, man. Tell them 105.1 FM sent you. Yeah. Yeah, my man. So, what else is going on out here in the world, man? So many things. Wait, for my listeners now, don't y'all forget, my subject was, we were talking about dating outside of your race. Mm-hmm. And does it really matter nowadays? Is like, are we over that, or is it still like an issue for certain people? Because do you think like teachers and cops and people like that, like, look at students different or whatever if they're dating outside their race? Because like that's the thing too. In high school, like the principal thought it was his job to tell your parent if you was dating somebody outside your race. Now,
well, first of all,
how would you feel if your child's teacher? I mean, No, your
There's
child.
definitely none of this been.
No, your child's teacher or principal says something about who your child is dating. Like, as a parent, how would you react to that?
Sir or ma'am, that's none of your business.
Okay, because then when I was in school, like, the principal tried to tell. Like, tried to tell for real. And like again, Pops, like, what they got to do with you?
Right.
Yeah, what's that?
Do your job.
Right.
Worry about what's going on financially and what's going on in the school.
Yeah.
Stop worrying about what my child's doing outside of his or her education.
And he had daughters too, so
Yeah.
he need to be worried about who they was about to be dating. Like, for real. But yeah, I want to know, parents, what you think. Do you think teachers should get involved in things like that? How would you feel if they did? Give us a call, 256-365-1000. Y'all can also check us out on our Facebook page. Leave comments and messages on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Check us out on all that. What else, though, KD?
Got some more entertainment news, man.
All right, put us up on the news, on the entertainment.
A live-action Popeye movie is in the works.
Have they chosen who's going to play Popeye?
Not Popeye, like the 8-piece that you get.
Named after the same Popeye, like Popeye, I'm strong to the finish because I used to be spinach.
Right.
That Popeye the Sailor Man.
Right.
Boop, boop. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that one.
Pretty good one.
I don't know. I come from a Popeye era. I love the first Popeye, like, feature film with Robin Williams. They came out, I want to say, in the early 80s. But I still like going back watching that. I just thought that was amazing how they put that together. And then Robin Williams did a great job playing Popeye.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, the iconic Sailor Man and Spinach Chucker, who first appeared in comic strips in the late 20s, will be the subject of a new live-action feature film from Sherbin Entertainment and King Features. The project is currently in development as a big-budget feature and has attached screenwriter Michael Calio of Sexy Beasts, The Family, and The Sopranos.
Oh,
be
really?
a good movie.
It should, yeah. I'm thinking it's going to be a really good movie.
This is the first, like you said, the first live-action movie revisiting the characters since the 1980 film led by Robin Williams.
Yeah, man. Wonder who's going to play Oliver, too. I know, I'm looking
Probably
forward
somebody
to see
relative.
the cast.
Probably that girl that played Barbie.
Now they need to have a black character on Popeye. They never had any black people on Popeye.
Right.
You ever seen the black people on Popeye?
Nope.
Me either.
Nope. Story that we talked about on my show last night. There's a rumor going around that Aaron Taylor Johnson, you know who that is?
I have no idea.
He was. Have you seen the movie Kick-Ass?
Yes.
That's him.
Okay.
He was also Quicksilver in one of the Avenger movies.
Okay.
And he's going to play a Spider-Man villain in a movie called Kraven the Hunter.
All right.
It's coming up. I'm trying to. He was in the movie Bullet Train with that dude from the show Atlanta.
Yes. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
And Brad Pitt.
Yes.
So Aaron Taylor Johnson has been rumored to have been offered the role of James Bond. The report first came out by the British.
I ain't going for it. We need the black.
The British trade.
So we still not going to get the Idris Elba 007.
I'm gonna get to that. So, in a featured interview with the Rolling Stone UK, the actor declined to address the ongoing rumors that he is likely to take over playing 007 from Daniel Craig, who previously played the iconic British spy for 15 years. He says, quote, "I can only really talk about the things I'm going to show and tell." AKA, I'm not going to speak on that. Just the stuff that I have coming out.
Okay. I was like, what?
So this has been a rumor for the past, let's say, 2 years.
Okay.
Since the last movie, which came out in 2021.
Is it a rumor? Is it that we was just campaigning for this?
People are a lot of British like trade news sites are pushing for this.
Oh, okay.
But two things. Number one, again, like he won't speak on it because I'm sure he wants it, but like he's not really going to speak on it in order to, try to secure that role.
Okay.
Two, the producers. Now I'm speaking as a Bond fan because I keep up with this stuff.
Right.
Two, the producers of the James Bond movies have basically said we haven't even like sat down to think about what we're going to take with the next movie.
Okay.
Because spoiler alert, he dies at the end.
No, man, you cannot kill 007, bro.
They did. But they did confirm that this is going to be a reboot.
Well, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Because if Ghost could come back
right
to power, which we'll talk about that later.
Right. But that's a spinoff. They're straight up saying we're going to reboot the whole entire James Bond universe.
Okay. Now, that'd be cool.
Right.
Especially if they have a black James Bond.
Okay, so let's get to that. So, for years and years and years, the public has pushed for a racially different, I guess, James Bond.
Right.
Specifically, Idris Elba.
Yeah.
I would like to see it. I like Idris Elba. Everything that he's.
How about the Glover guy?
Donald Glover. Childish
Gambino.
Gambino.
You think Childish Gambino would be a good James Bond?
No. You know why?
Okay, why?
He's not British.
Oh, you have to be British.
Yeah. They come out and said that it's like James Bond can be any race as long as he is British.
Okay, makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Of course, we need Idris. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: they typically cast people who are like B-listers. Like Idris Elba is like A-list.
Oh, okay.
Like you can't get any higher than like A-list. You might as well cast Denzel if you're looking for that sort of.
But Denzel is fire in Equalizer. You see Equalizer 3?
I have not.
Man, Denzel is fire.
Also, Idris Elba's in his 50s.
Right.
They also typically cast somebody a little bit younger.
Really?
Around 30s.
Those guys look way older.
Well, they've
really.
It depends on their contract. If it's like a 4 to 5 movie deal, then it's like we're going to allow you to grow older into this role.
Well,
but we're going to cast a little bit younger. This is why they're pushing for this Aaron Taylor Johnson because he's in his 30s.
Okay, well look though, Idris is black, and black don't crack, so he looked just as good at 50 as those white dudes did in their 30s. I'm just saying.
I don't think they'll cast him as Bond. I think they'll cast him as Bond's boss, M, the one that gives out the missions.
Okay.
Because if they do that, they'll have to put him in some action scenes.
Oh.
To kind of please the fans. Like, okay, we can't give y'all a black James Bond, but we can give you something black James Bond like. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna wait and see. Am I still on?
What's going on with the camera?
I don't know. It's looking up. Oh. So anyway, I want to give you guys the opportunity to go see the show of a lifetime. JD Entertainment, Joe Douglas Entertainment. The show must go on. This year, 2024, is going to be a great show, man. It's going down Saturday, May 25th. It's going down at in Harvest, Alabama. All right? It's going to be located at 502 Quarter Mountain Road, Harvest, Alabama. It's going to be a show that you will not forget. This year, we're going to have After 7, the SOS Band, Karen White, Sunshine Anderson, Lavelle, Westlove, Melody Shari, and my main man, King George.
Friday night.
Man, what is going down on everything? Yeah, so y'all make sure you get your tickets, man. It's going down Saturday, May 25th. It's going to be, you can get tents. You can get the VIP. So much is available if you need to reserve you a spot for your RV. All you have to do is go to their website. Their website is www.jde live for tickets. All right, that's www.jde.live for tickets. All right, and go get your tickets. That way you can check out, pick your RV spot and all that good stuff. All right, you don't want to miss this event. It's going to be one of the biggest and best events of the year. Start kicking off the summer. Kicking off the summer. It's going to be great. Don't get tricked by the fake shows out there. This is going to be the one. So y'all don't want to miss it, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Want to let you guys know that y'all know right here that we are pretty much in-house when it comes to embroidery and screen printing and all those types of things. We got it right here. We can do everything. If you can think of it, we can make it. We do cups. We do banners, stickers, shirts. And we can. Ow! I hit my knee on the chair. That hurt. But we can pretty much do anything. So peep this. Graduation season is right here. It is right. It's not around the corner. It's coming up. So you can let your life remember to help you commemorate the occasion with unique gifts such as custom shirts, mugs, and more. Just give us a call at 256-712-2887. That's your life remembered. Like, go ahead and get those graduation shirts together so your family can be sitting out there in the audience with, congratulations, who and whoever it is.
Please
whatever.
not make any noise when the graduates are being announced.
Do they still do that?
Yep.
I guess it made people that ain't got no family feel bad. Like, I don't know. We cheering. We ain't caring. Anybody mind my grandkid, anybody graduating, might turn a flip off the thing. Let people celebrate, man.
I got some local news we can touch on here.
What we got locally?
The FPD, the Florence Police Department, is still asking for the public's help to identify a person of interest in a recent death case. Police are asking if you know a man walking into Target, located on Florence Plaza, wearing a dark brown jacket,
They didn't
a ball
catch him?
cap, and tan boots in a video that can be seen on WAAY 31. Please tip the police by using the keyword FPDTIP.
Is it a reward?
No.
Florence FPD, y'all got to start getting some kind of reward. Y'all want these people caught.
I want my tax money back if I catch this man.
Oh, man. No, we need to get these criminals and thugs out the street. What was his description again?
He was wearing a dark brown jacket, a ball cap, and tan boots. Mind you, he could have changed.
Well, he
like
probably
this man dressed
changed.
like a cartoon character. Like he wears the
Probably
same thing every
changed
day.
by now.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully y'all can bring him on in.
Yeah. We haven't talked about this enough. So the situation going on at the Huntsville Space and Rocket Center, right?
Oh yeah. You know what? Okay.
Transgender
Go ahead.
employee. Let's go back in. There we go. Here's an update on that. Efforts to include Space Camp in bill barring sexual orientation, gender identity instruction defeated in a committee meeting. So the effort to include Space Camp in a bill barring public school discussion of sexual orientation and gender identity was defeated in an Alabama House Committee meeting today.
Okay.
Alabama Representative Mark Gidley, a Republican from Gadsden, wanted to attach the amendment to House Bill 130, which would ban discussion of sexual orientation and gender identity in K-12 classes in Alabama public schools. The current law bars that discussion in K-5 public school classrooms. Amendments proposed in the committee meeting would prohibit instruction related to gender identity or sexual orientation at any program or any activity of the Alabama Space Science Exhibit Commission. Again, this is all off the heels of us employee at the Huntsville Space and Rocket Center, or at the space camp. One of the people were, identified as a transgender.
Okay.
I can't remember if it's a man or a female.
Right.
But yeah. So yeah, it says here there have been no reports
So
of
they're gonna,
wrongdoing by the space camp staff. Again, the person in question hasn't done anything
right.
wrong on the Dan Schneider stuff. The US
That was just terrible to even bring up in the first place. That like that person, like I say, that person's hadn't done anything wrong.
Right.
Like that's just somebody making something out of nothing.
But again, it's
That's
just one of
what I
those
was
unruly parents that like see somebody like that who have something like going on within themselves.
Yeah.
This is just me talking. Like I feel like, people like that really have something that, they're battling with inside, and the only way they feel like they can cope with it is,
yeah, I just think
trying
it's
to
a
discredit
weird
people
world
like
that tell people, like, the same people that say how free they want America to be, the same people taking freedoms away. You know what I mean? The same people that are being judgmental. It's just so weird to me. Like, they want you to be free, but they don't want you to be free
right.
For yourself. Just free enough. And I don't
make
like
your own
that part.
decisions. Just not around me.
Well,
it's basically what he's
yeah.
saying. It is a father.
Oh, well, I think that's just whack. You know what I mean? That's making your child look crazy, making something out of nothing that shouldn't be. I want to tell you guys, changing the pace a lot bit. Y'all know I love Stand Up Live, right? Over in Huntsville, Stand Up Live is the premier comedy club located at 2012 Memorial Parkway, Southwest Huntsville, Alabama. Man, they have great things going on and great comedians every week. If you'd like to check them out, go to huntsville.standuplive.com and check out their calendar. But I'm going to let you know they're going to have an open mic coming up April the 3rd. So if you want to try to, set your comedy career off and see if you're really funny, the funniest guy in your crew, come on out to Stand Up Live on April the 3rd and do the amateur night, open mic, all right? It's going to be pretty cool. Another thing, we got Bruce. Bruce is going to be at Stand Up Live on May the 31st. You guys interested, you better go and get your tickets right now, all right? Because you know that the 105.1 crew is going to be in the building, all right? Want you guys to, we got other people that's coming up. Also, we got Dale Davis, all right? That's Dale Davis, Rocky Dale Davis, that is. It's going to be at Stand Up Live on April the 12th and the 13th. Man, so they're going to have a lot of great comedians coming up, man. Y'all do not want to miss it. I know they show us a real good time every time we go over there. And, yeah, it shows us the VIP treatment all the time, man. They always have really good food. Their food is amazing. I like the wings. My wife liked the nachos they had and all that. So you would not be disappointed. The bar is always good. The service is great. But I'm about to get out of here. And, yeah, I'm going to get out of here in a minute. Want to tell you all to make sure to come check your boy out Friday. I will be doing my show live, the Ain't a Man Show live on Friday at the Drink Factory. The Drink Factory is located at 418 Huntsville Road, right by the roundabout in Florence. I'm going to have my partner G-Man in the building. Y'all come through and get on the show with your boy. Shout out to Tanya Pearson. She is the mixologist of the evening. Shout out to my man Blake and all the people over at the Drink Factory. You do not want to miss it. We will be having happy hour from 5 until 11. Half price drinks the whole time, man. You guys come over and see your boy. We're going to have a good time, all right? Want you
Who's
guys
gonna
to...
be on, hold on.
Yeah.
Who's going to be on the ones and twos?
The world famous DJ 711 is coming in at 7 to take over the ones and twos, man. In the meantime, you'll be rolling with
No.
Nice
Who's doing the
Music
ones
Group
and twos during the show?
During the show, you rocking the...
That's right.
All right, shout out to my man KD. gonna be providing the soundtrack during the show, during our Anime show, which we really appreciate. He did a wonderful job last time. Yeah, y'all guys don't want to miss it. Come on, chill out. 30 and older. 30 and older, no cover charge, none of that, man. We're going to have a good time, and we're going to get home and get gone by the time we get late, before it get late, all right? Want y'all to stick around, man. I got KD coming up next with the 118 show. That's KD and Boogie. Don't know what they're going to talk about today, but y'all give them a call. Y'all check them out. You're going to have a guest on today? Mm-hmm. Who you got coming?
Got my boy 2200 Bari.
Oh, okay.
Through, man. Classmate. Phenomenal rapper, man. Come through, talk about his music, talk about his football career.
Oh, great.
Over at Florence High School and in college.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about all that.
Well, y'all don't want to miss that.
Together, man. Yeah.
Y'all stick around. Stay tuned to the 118 show right here on 105.1 FM, the music muscle of the shows.